It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and we'll see Eric Stokes.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. Just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. Executed that one pretty well.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A give. Eckler running to the right. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now Jones. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on it. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it,
all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Pats take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn on the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. The Jets at 4-5, a game under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throws the out route and finds Claypool. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to the ground with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Pepp. Are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 31, Jones is complete left side to Aguilar. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Williams, 54 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now out come the Patriots. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this is caught. It's Parker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Jones on 1st down. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give, running left is Harris. And some room to run now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. Touchdown. Nelson Aguilar with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. And now out come the Jets. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now Hall to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Locates Claypool on the crossing route. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That pass caught, it's Williams. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. New England's offense set to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Hardman on the return. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here we go, back.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Yeah, he'll find Hall. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second and 4. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both guys doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle there by Lewis Seen. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Off play action. Jones. That's caught by Myers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Eckler. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 6. That's caught left side by Hardman. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. They're going to look to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Jamison Williams from a yard out. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. New England trying to get to place on offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Jones. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing, Jones. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Jones rolling to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw again. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Myers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he probably should have been down earlier, but they do finally get to him 3 yards short of the line to gain. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Folks, kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still...
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And New York set to take the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 73 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They were zooming past that number there. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones on the screen. This is Eckler. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Wide open receiver complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. Made at the 3-yard line. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Buffalo kicker. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So the Jets now
Down 31-28. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Hall again on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run with Hall. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delay game. Awesome.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He's back to throw. Going for it all. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.